So I also use casual English at school with, both my classmates and my professors. For the most part, that's, again, to build relationships and to really just make sure that I have a good connection. As a language analyst, I'm definitely analyzing what situation I'm in and how it's going to be affected by which type of English I use, and I definitely switch it based on the context. Again, back at work, I'm falling back on my formal English because I think it's safer. A little bit at school, I probably use a little more academic English in discussions and stuff, but I definitely use a lot more casual English. It's a place where I'm a lot more comfortable than a lot of my situations at work. So moving on to the next slide, we've got my multiliteracy log. And here we've got a few things that are interesting. I notice, I am, as a language learner, I'm putting in a lot of effort because I often get into things that are a little bit over my head, like some recipes. I tried to fix my car a few times, and so I'm looking at diagnostic trouble codes, which is, a whole interesting kind of own discipline that I have to figure out their discipline practices and whatnot. When my power was out over the little apocalypse that Madison had with all the fires at the substations, I was on MG&E's website. I was interpreting maps, and I was kind of looking at their website trying to figure out, how long my power was going to be out, if I needed to buy all new ice cream for my freezer, which I was very worried about. Luckily, I didn't. Other places where I'm, using literacy is, I've got subtitles on my TV because I can't hear, and I'm using email quite a bit. I think this one is asking Casey, when everything is due. As a language learner, I am going in when I'm over my head and figuring out things like diagnostic trouble codes and cooking, and I'm putting in kind of time and effort to figure out exactly what they mean. It's not some kind of a language that I'm really all that used to. For my last slide here, I have my action plan, which is fairly simple overall. I'm trying to find students' motivation. I'm trying to kind of focus that motivation into a constructive project. And then I'd also like their projects to kind of make an impact. I think overarching idea for this action plan is projects. I think when you put stuff in a project, you have people interacting in very specific ways. They're using a lot of different language in a lot of different contexts. They're